Alright, I'm picking things up with Harvey again, and since it is midnight, we need to draw a new Mythos card. Eldritch Knowledge. Add a Doom token to the Doom track, unless at least one investigator has a spell. Well, I believe thanks to defeating the witch, Harvey found a new spell there called Wither. In a disturbed mind. This is the lingering effect. All adventure cards gain the following terror effect today, replacing any terror effect they normally have. Discard all terror dice. Okay. I'll try to remember that one. And let's try to continue our story. It was now past midnight again. Harvey had spent a great deal of time poring over the writings of the witch. During this downtime, he had actually had the chance to learn a new spell. One that he almost wished he hadn't learned. It was an evil spell called Wither. This would allow him to actually drain the life force from an enemy, causing them to wither with age right in front of him. Harvey stood up, dusted himself off, and shined his flashlight down the hidden passageway, both down ahead in the direction that he had yet to explore, and then back behind him, making sure that nothing was following him. He continued down the passage and took a number of turns. There were many different forks, or many different options, right, left, straight ahead, many different options in the maze that seemed to go and wind underneath the museum. Up ahead of him, Harvey came across a terrible sight. A terrible discovery. What was it that I saw? I cannot say. My mind rebels at the very thought of recalling that which stood before me. I fear madness is truly preferable to a clear memory of that unspeakable thing. It looked up at me from where it was hunched over the half-eaten body of one of the guards that it had dragged down into the labyrinth underneath the museum. It looked like a man, a deformed man, but he was eating the body of another person. Alright, we've got this location, and we've got a ghoul there. Looks like we're going to lose some sanity trying to take on this thing. Cannibalism is bad. Okay, Harvey. What shall we do? Maybe we should try to give you some sort of bonus here. Let's see. I don't really know the lore, you know, the background on some of these items. I wish I was more in tune with the world of Arkham Horror and H.P. Lovecraft, but knowledge is limited, so I'll just sort of make it up as I go along. Why don't we say that in this book there happened to be some useful information on the dark magics surrounding the events that are taking place and how they can corrupt humankind. And in there was some useful information on creatures such as the ghoul here. I think what we'll do is let's take a look at this adventure card. I'm going to switch it just so you can get a better view. The glare is too strong. Let me point the camera down so you can see it. That's what we've got to tackle. So I'm going to give myself the red die and the regular dice here, and let's see what kind of progress we can make on completing these tasks. Alright, got some good investigation rolls. Very good investigation. Wow, look at that. We need a terror result, but we don't have one. And lore, but we don't have that. But we can get rid of the ghoul. That can be a success right away. So let's just take this too. That's what we needed. So Harvey's research has paid off. He found the weak spot in the ghoul. Let's say out of this book, he happened to understand a specific magical chant that drives the ghoul away. Basically, for those of you that are fans of other role-playing games, let's say it's sort of a turn undead. So the ghoul flees in fear. So we've successfully defeated the ghoul. And let's see if we can overcome the other challenges here. Let's pull it all together. We need investigation of 3. That's a yes. And a terror result. That's a yes. And because of the horror of seeing the half-eaten corpse of the security guard, we need to pay a sanity here. That one's done. We've got the red die, but I didn't fail, so I can't save that. Unless I pull out the wither spell. The wither spell would let me do that. Should we do that? No. Let's keep trying to go at this. I haven't failed yet. Let's stay at it. Look at that. We got it. We got it. We've got 2 there, a terror there, and another good investigation roll. So 2 lore. And another sanity needs to be spent. So we got lucky. Still even have 2 dice left. And this book goes into the bottom of the pile. Alright. So Harvey Walters, encountering the ghoul, is first quite shocked by the scene. He's horrified. Perhaps this security guard was a good friend of his, and he had known him for years. He overcame his terror, and he remembered his research, and he found a way to banish the ghoul, to turn it. A magical chant, a magical spell that frightened the undead creature and sent him fleeing away into the darkness, hopefully never to be seen again. So this encounter is successfully completed. This adventure card is done, but the sanity is still lost. So the damage is done to Harvey. Harvey's down to 4 sanity now. The ghoul gives us 1 trophy, and this gives us 2. But let's take care of this. 2 clue tokens, which are very welcome. I think I was out of clue tokens before. So we'll give those to Harvey. Let me move the sanity so I don't get it mixed up. And an elder sign. We'll take that and we'll put that on Yig. And how many does that give us here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 elder signs on Yig. And we need 10 to win. This goes into the pack, the pile, and we draw our new location card and put it here. Alright, it is now time to advance the clock as Harvey continues to explore the passages beneath the museum.